What is going on, T-Mo Nation? It is your boy TJ, the Jarhead Entrepreneur, coming back at you with another Lunchtime Live. Today, I got a special guest. I'm going to bring him on in a little bit. Just let the stream kind of get rolling. Some people have been asking. If you guys can see, I'm in the new office. There's an echo in here. I apologize for that. There's nothing in this room yet. I still got a few tubs that I moved in here, but nothing is in here yet. So we're getting there. We're starting to move stuff around. I did move the desk in just so I can get it set up. So I had a platform set up, but I still got to put, I'm going to put some sound foam on the walls to kind of dampen some of the sound. And then I'm going to put in my tables and workbenches and stuff for the for my heat press and stuff like that. My actual new heat press is right behind me over here somewhere over. Well, these are the tubs, and then it's over here, right behind me, right there. So my big old butt, you can't see it, but yeah. So we're getting in the other office. Like I said, this room's got an echo because there's nothing in here right now. The floors are made out of rubber, so I don't have any carpet on there. I do have the fish tank behind me. So we're still getting stuff slowly moved in over here. This weekend, I'm going to get in there and once I get some stuff put back, I got to build a new fish tank stand. That's what we're working on this weekend. Get it finished, and then that way, because I've got to see exactly how big that thing's going to take up, because the tank's about twice the size of the one that's up there now. But as I said, I did have a special guest today. Nothing fancy, but some people have been asking, and here is Bastard. Bastard has his own cam, well, sort of his own cam. But there is the Bass. There's today's special guest. People have been wanting to know. So I've set my other camera up so you guys can kind of get a view of him. Once I put his new tank in, I'm actually going to have a camera set up. I just don't have a tripod. I literally have a table behind me with my Canon M50. So there is Bastard. He's got his own camera right now. So I kind of had to mess around with the cam to get it somewhat of an angle, but drop his link. Yeah, I need to get him his own channel, right? Yeah, I get Bastard his own channel. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. He's in the corner. I didn't want to zoom in too far just because when he's in that corner. But that's usually where he begs for food right there. So what is going on, Renee? Hello. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. Been a crazy week. Hope everybody's week has gone well. I've been popping in and out doing buying stuff off auctions, and as you guys follow me on Instagram, you noticed the wife got a new car yesterday. So that's where I was at yesterday, was at the car dealership. We went to a couple of dealerships, but wife wanted to stick with a Hyundai Santa Fe like she had. After looking around, we test drove some upper end models, and there was just like the options on the one we test drove. Yeah, it was nice, but for once we got to setting the numbers, there was a third of the price was just the options. And so we ended up going with the same model she has. Obviously it's 4 years newer, so it's got a couple different features. One thing that we didn't like was, if you guys haven't bought a car recently and you're a big fan of XM radio, car manufacturers now are putting the XM radio as a luxury option. So it's an upgraded option. So if you're getting one of the lower trim models, they're not putting the XM radio in there. We didn't realize that until after we bought it, but that's okay. It wasn't going to keep us from buying the car itself. I have an XM subscription that I can go and have them send me a little thing to pop on the dash, and you just plug it in and we'll have XM radio again. So that wasn't like a slow start, but she did get upgraded to it from a 2017 to a 2021. Our biggest thing was Hyundai had replaced the motor in her car last year. The motor had blown out due to a recall. So it has a new motor in it, but we were still chasing value. The car wasn't getting any more value. We got it with high miles to begin with because it was a rental car at some point. So Enterprise owned it before the dealership that we bought it from. So we bought it with high miles. So we got a decent deal on it price-wise at that point. But Wife was ready for a new car. We're trying to buy a house in 2 years, so we wanted to go ahead and make these purchases on vehicles now, so that everything we've paid, 2 years, and we've got 2 years of payment history on the new vehicles, and then we've paid those down, so that we're not, if something were to happen to her car, we didn't have to buy another car right before we. Bastard is playing now. Of course, now that I put the cam on him, he goes to the other corner. He always hangs out in this corner. Here, I'll get him to come over here. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here. Y'all got a fish that'll come to you? What's up, buddy? Yeah, he just got fed, so he's fat and happy. So he just got fed a dozen minnows about an hour ago. So he's nice and happy. He's ready for his new tank. I'm ready for his new tank because I actually have plans for this tank right here. I'm getting ready to breed some other fish, and I need this tank. But yeah, so that's what we did yesterday. We were at the car dealership, got the wife a new car. Made the dealership kind of work with our numbers. They came out with some crazy lowball offer on our trade-in, but I wasn't budging. They were trying to get us to put like $5,000 down, and I wasn't having it. So once they figured out I wasn't having it, magically the numbers worked. So guys, you don't have to settle for what they bring you. Have your budget and stick to it. We got it within the payment range we wanted. We knew we were going to have to pay a little bit more a month than we were paying now because we were pretty much doubling the value of the car. So, you can't go in there. The days of getting a $200-300 payment, unless you're buying a $10,000 car, it's not happening. So we knew we were going to have to pay a little bit more than we were paying now, but I didn't want to go too far just because I said I had it in our budget. I told them exactly where I was, and they literally went $1 under what my limit was. So, but they made their numbers work. So we are happy with it. Mama's happy. So happy wife, happy life. Like I said, I kind of don't like the way this room sounds because it's empty. It's small. So I went from my big bedroom that had, everything in it to this small little office. But we'll get everything in here. IKEA was out of what we were looking for. We went looking for a couple of shelving units. So I have them ordered. I just have to wait for them to come in. Once they come in, then I'm going to take him off there just because he doesn't want to cooperate today. Now he wants to go now that he's got a camera on him. He never goes in the corner he's in now, but he must be camera shy. But so this week's been kind of crazy. Tonight, my daughter finishes up. This is her last day of theater camp. She's been at theater camp all week. And so they've got a performance tonight, so we're going to be going to that. It's pretty much like a mini play, but they've got the whole stage, the lighting. My daughter was just happy that they had dressing rooms like you see in the movies that have the little lights around the mirror. That was her big selling point, that she was happy. So we'll be going to that tonight, and then tomorrow we're going to Oklahoma to pick up one of her good friends. My wife used to live before we got together. My wife was living in Oklahoma City. She was teaching there. So my daughter has a lot of friends there. So now that we're close, we kind of kid swap every so often. So we're going to pick up Lori tomorrow in Oklahoma and bring her down for the weekend. So we've got we're going to be up till, the performance is at 6. It'll be over by 7-ish. I don't think it's more than an hour. I hope it's not more than an hour. So then we got to get back up at like 7 a.m. and get on the road. It's only like an hour and 50-minute drive, so it's not too bad. But yeah, so this week's been kind of productive, but not productive. I didn't get as much done this week as I really wanted to, but that's how things go sometimes. I still have a list of stuff to include shipping. I've been slacking on giveaways, shipping out the giveaway stuff. I just got caught up with some other stuff, but I will be packaging that up today and dropping it off at the post office. So if you're waiting on something that you won between last week and this week, it's coming. I promise you, I've got it all on the list. So what's going on, Marcus? Appreciate you being here. Let's go down the list, see who's all here. Anna is here. Actually, this was early. Let me see here. There is Annette. What's going on? Paul is in the house. Appreciate you being here. Annette's saying hello. Renee, Rescue Reseller. Cheryl is in the house. Simply Dana, what's going on? Marcus, appreciate you being here, brother. If you guys, if you want to learn some sneakerhead stuff, Marcus has got another channel called Sneaker Geeker. He's not only covering like the higher end, sneakerhead sneakers. He covers the bread and butter stuff. what we call bread and butter, that are your shoes that, you know, all of us are picking up at Goodwill, yard sale, stuff like that. So definitely go check that out. He's creeping up towards that 1,000 sub mark on his other channel. So Marcus, drop that link in the chat for me. That way we can get you some subs on that other channel as well. People may not know, but if you sell shoes, Marcus has got some good stuff for you on that channel. Definitely got some stuff. As well as he supported the channel, he bought. If you guys see the shoe shelves that are in his video, he bought one of those under my Amazon affiliate link. So appreciate that. You guys have been awesome. There's been a few of you that ordered some stuff. Dana being one of them. Dana's been ordering stuff like every day. So I've been getting, it's pennies, but it's not even about the pennies. It's not even about the money. It's just, the support and then keeping the affiliate link open for bigger, better things. So if you guys aren't Amazon affiliates and you're close to, say, the 500 mark on any of your either your Instagram, your Twitter, anything like that, you can set it up earlier than that. But what they do is they give you 180 days to make 3 sales. After that 180 days, they're going to do a review. So I had mine set up well before I had. I originally set it up. I had like 180 subs, and then by the time the 180 days was up, I only had like 300. So even though I had made 3 sales, they still closed my affiliate account, paid me what they owed me, and that was it. So I went back and reopened it recently after I hit 1,000 subs, and now I have the 3 sales, so that affiliate link will stay open. It doesn't cost you guys anything to set it up. It doesn't cost your fan base or your subscriber base. It doesn't cost them anything. All they got to do is simply click on your link, and they can buy whatever they want. They don't have to buy the item that they choose. Marcus, like I said, he bought the shoe rack. Dana has bought several things from jewelry to T-shirts to soap. So, and your subscriber, you don't see what we don't see who bought what. I just happen to know Dana bought something because she messaged me, and Marcus had told me what he had bought. So that's, we don't see what people buy. So if you're buying some things that, are adult oriented or whatnot, the Amazon affiliate doesn't see that. We just see the item that was purchased, and then when it was shipped, and then how much commission we made off of it. But it doesn't cost anybody. What I do is when I go on Amazon and go shopping, I go find people that I'm subscribed to, and I go find their affiliate links, and then I click on them. That way, like I said, you just buy. You can have everything in your cart. You just simply have to click on that link, and it puts their code up in the Amazon subtitle. That when you check out, their little code is in there in all the backroom stuff, and it just gives you credit for that. So they didn't buy anything that I have a link for. Only one person did, and they bought some magazine backings. But all it does is you simply click on somebody. So if you guys shop regularly on Amazon, that's a way you can support your channels, even if they're not monetized. That's an easier way. Now, with Amazon affiliate, you don't get a check till you hit $100, I think it is. So once you've gathered $100 in commissions, then they'll direct deposit or send you a check, whichever you've chosen. So it's not, like I said, it doesn't cost anything to sign up, and it doesn't cost anything for people to purchase things through your links. So it's it's a nice way. Like I said, for me, everything that I use in any of my businesses, whether it be the fish breeding, you'll see my fish filters up there. My microphone is up there. I'm going to be putting a link for my camera. I'm going to break it down on mine. But then if I use something in a video, specifically, I'm going to put a link in there. And that's a good way to drive people to your Amazon affiliate link. If you're using something in your videos that they could purchase, especially if you do crafting, like me, when I do crafting, there's a lot of things that I do. They may not want to buy it off Amazon, and that's okay, but you can still put the Amazon link out there. When I bought my microphone, I didn't buy it off of Amazon simply because Best Buy at the time had the best price, because Best Buy was sold out, as well as the company that makes them, HyperX, didn't have them in stock. So everybody that had them jacked the price up on Amazon. Well, once everything came back in stock, the price on Amazon is now what I paid for it. So I put the link in there. Like I said, it doesn't hurt. People click on them. If they don't purchase anything, it's not the end of the world. It didn't cost you nothing. So that's what those Amazon affiliate links are, guys. If you see them, that's a simple, easy way to help out whoever you're watching. So, and that can be on any platform. You just have to have 500 followers, subscribers, whatever it is on that platform, whatever it's called on that platform, when they do the review. So you can sign up at any time. You just have to have that count, and you can use them. Like I've posted them because I have mine set up through YouTube once they do my review, but you can drop those links. I drop them in Facebook groups all the time. When I'm in my fish groups and people are asking what filters, I simply put my Amazon link, because that is where I buy my filters, my sponge filters. I just drop them that link. You'd be surprised when people click on that. They'll click on it to see what you got, and they may buy it. But that's an easy way to get those affiliate links out there as well. I didn't write nothing in the book today. Like I said, I've been scrambling with driving to Fort Worth every day, getting out driving, and have to go back and forth. It's just, like I said, it's been a chaotic week, but that's okay. The weekend's here. I'm going to be grinding. I'm not going to be doing any sourcing this weekend. I'm trying to focus on listing and preparation and getting the office kind of set up. I don't know if I just noticed if you guys see that right there, that picture right there on the wall is a military one. It's one of those diamond pictures. I don't know if you guys have seen them. It's these little like bead looking things that are like diamonds. My daughter, I ordered those. I have 2 military ones, and that was the first one my daughter did. Let me go grab it. So this is actually a bunch of little beads. And so, but my daughter did that for Father's Day for me. She actually made it. So this is thousands of little beads that come in a kit. So if you guys go on Amazon and just type in like diamond picture or something like that, it comes in a kit with all the colors, and it literally is like a sticky back picture. It's almost like paint by color. There's a bunch of colors, and they all have a number that correlate with the bead. But my 11-year-old was able to figure it all out. So it's not too complicated. But I have 2. I have another military one. It's got an awkward size, so we have to get a mat cut specifically for them. But pretty cool. These cost like $10. I just noticed my wife had put that up on the wall. It wasn't in here yesterday. So what is going on, Mom? Appreciate you being here. Carter P, what is going on? Just chilling on this Friday. It's going to be a shorter stream today just because we got some other stuff. We got to go before my daughter's performance tonight. We've got to go pick up a couple things. We got to go grocery shopping because I have a bunch of kids going to be here this weekend. My daughter's birthday is coming up in July, but we're doing, since we have everybody here, we're doing a little small, she's having a sleepover with some other friends because they can't make it next week. So we're doing a kind of little pool party up at my brother-in-law's apartment. So they're just kind of doing a sleepover and getting a swim. Thanks, Scooter. Appreciate it. It's coming along. I got a little bit of work, but I'm back in this room. It's a lot smaller, so like I said, you can hear the echo, I'm sure. But I'm going to get some acoustic paneling to put on the walls. So probably this wall behind me and probably in front of me, so the sound will bounce off. But I'm going to put some of that, those foam acoustic squares up. And so I got to order those. I'm going to order those on Amazon probably today because I think I can have them here tomorrow. So they're like 1 foot by 1 foot squares. But let me see if the bass is in his tank. No, see, yeah, there's the bass cam, but he's not. He's up in the corner. He's never in that corner. But yeah, so things are coming along. It's a work in progress. Trying to get some things organized. I have a lot of shoes to list, so I'm actually trying to get them all round up. I have been a bunch of different places, so I'm actually trying to get them all in one location. Those are going to be pretty simple to take pictures of and list. I'm trying to. I got a bunch of sport cards that I got to get listed, and then video games. So that'll help me push out a lot of listings early. And then I I've got a few things that I won from auction. I got to make a video. This is a bag of Disney plush that I got. I got this whole bag for $10. It's all Mickey and Minnie and Baby Minnie. I'm going to do a video on that. I got that at shopgoodwill.com with 1 cent shipping. So you guys can definitely get some stuff out there. If you guys, let me do a share my screen. Let me. There is the magic wheel. I got this Tonka truck. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. This is an old school metal Tonka truck. It is in great shape for its years. They're selling, there's some parts. These wheels actually come off. And there's like a plastic jack and a gas can. And I got to find one more wheel because there's a wheel that goes in the back. Like I said, these wheels come off. The jack actually jacks the truck up, but this is an old school metal Tonka truck. I've got it in my room. I meant to bring it in here. The only thing that's really bad, the stickers on both sides, there's a little peeling on this sticker here, and this sticker on top is a little worn out, but I got this for $19. Actually, I won it for $21.51. So, plus I paid $2 handling. I was able to pick this up locally. So I've seen it. One sold with the extra tire, the jack, and the gas can for $225. For right now, I'm going to keep it, I think. It's a cool little toy. I grew up with these metal Tonka trucks. It's definitely old. It doesn't have a date on it, which is the only thing I don't like is on the bottom, there's no date. So I can't really get but this is, like I said, this is the Tonka truck pickup Blackbird. Let's see. Let's go check out eBay. Oh. See, this is the extra stuff. And I don't know if I want to buy. This is the first time. There's a motorcycle, there's a gas can, the jack, and then there's an extra tire. This wasn't up here. This was just listed recently because this was not up here the other day when I looked. I mean, it's the comps on it are kind of all over the place. But I mean, here's one. Somebody took an offer, $10 recently. This one they took an offer. It was $269. This one they did an auction. It sold for $80. This truck's in bad shape. So I mean, it still sold for $21. That thing is beat up. If I would have found that, I probably would have tried to, I might have bid on that. I didn't have this truck at the time. I could have gotten the extra tires off of it. You probably could park that out for just as much as more than he paid for it. But here's one sold for $98. Where'd it go? But there was one, it sold for like $2 something. See, there's a lot more listed now. So I'm wondering how rare it is now. There was one on here the other day that said like $269. Well, they took a best offer on it, but this one has a trailer now. Everything I've found is this trailer doesn't. This trailer didn't go with it, but it can be added, I guess, or maybe it did. That's the first time I've seen a trailer. But see, like mine, this sticker is in good shape, except right here it's peeling, and this right here is dirty on mine. But my antenna is perfectly straight. Like I said, and all my stickers on the side are almost brand new. So I couldn't believe I still got it for $20. But it was local pickup too, so I was able to just go get it. Like somebody's pretty much, this one they put it, see, it's what happens when you put stuff up for auction. They definitely lost money on this because look, they have the truck, the motorcycle, they have everything. That's a complete set right there. And they put it up for auction. They only got $45 plus $22 shipping, which that probably all could fit in like a regional B box or regional A box and ship for like $10. So they could possibly made a little bit on shipping unless they used a large flat rate box, but But I'm looking for the motorcycle, the gas can, the jack stand, the spare tire. Like I said, it is steel. The tailgate comes down. It's a pretty cool little truck. But you just never know what you're going to find. And that's why I tell people I go to shopgoodwill.com all the time. Because you just never know what you're going to find. And like I said, you can go right here. If you don't want to just look at your local store, which I look at my local store every day, but you can hit this 1 cent shipping, and you can find stuff that's shipping at 1 penny. So I mean, here's a lot of 10 sterling earrings, and you'll see that the shipping price is a penny, and then you pay a handling fee. So yeah, exactly. And that's another thing, guys. Parts, you can sometimes make a lot of money on parts. I buy higher end espresso machines, coffee makers, stuff like that, and I part them out. Juicers. You can pick them up sometimes for $6, $7, $8 at Goodwill, and there's nothing wrong with them. But if you part it out, those parts can be very valuable. The strainer, I have a Ninja coffee maker. The strainer that the coffee grounds go in, they sell for you can buy a new one from Ninja's website for $24.99 plus shipping. They're selling used for about $15 to $20 on eBay. So you can find one, even if it doesn't work, you can take the parts off of it. I'm going to be doing a new series starting next week. Well, I'm going to start filming it next week. I'm going to go here in Texas. We can curbside. We can go on trash day and pick up curbside. So there's no laws against it. So I'm going to start going around the neighborhoods on Monday mornings. That's our bulk pickup day for this area. So people put other stuff out on the curb all the time, and I'm going to start going and seeing what I can find. I have the storage space. I have the storage unit that has a whole corner, so I have an extra space so I can do that. And so I'm going to start going and seeing what I can find on the side of the road because, like I said, you can find vacuum cleaners, stuff like that, and the parts are worth money. People will pay rather than have to replace a hose on a vacuum or buy a whole new vacuum. They just want the hose. So those people like me that would look for parts, because if I need to fix something, I go looking for parts on eBay. Or I try to find a dealer that sells used parts, because there's a lot of places that have used parts for appliances and stuff like that. You can make some money parting stuff out. You definitely, the money's there. What's going on, Stephen? Appreciate you being here. So yeah, you definitely want to check some places like that out, and don't be afraid to pick something up and then part it out. You can ship the parts pretty easily, especially some of the small stuff. But like I said, I picked up, I can't remember the brand, but it was a higher end espresso machine, and I parted it out. I bought the thing for, I think it was $18, and I made over $250 just in parts. I took it down, I broke it down as many parts as I could, and then you just got to research. If you have the item, you can research the model number, and you can usually find the parts and the names. So even if you don't know the names, you can do the research online. And I'm gonna look one up. I'm gonna put like Ninja coffee maker parts. Like right here, there's a difference. So this is just the coffee maker replace. So they're selling this one just for parts, replacement parts, $29.95 plus shipping. Or they're offering free standard shipping. I think that for this one, it's just the base. So this is just the base itself. These are replacement parts right here. So they took an offer. So they had all the parts that go with it. The carafe that nobody uses, I've never used mine. I'm actually going to think about selling mine because we don't use it. We make single cups. That's the part I told you about. That part right there is like $20 by itself. There's the scooper. Right there's the scooper. And then this is the part that, this right here is the part that this goes in. So they just took it apart and sold the parts. So definitely don't be afraid to pick up items that you could possibly part out, because that's like leaving money on the table. Now, some things you got to get it for the right price, but I mean, the money's there. These are the old school. They used to have metal, steel carafes. You can get it with either steel or glass. Mine came with glass. So, but the old ones had steel carafes. So, like I said, there's money in parts. So if you go to a yard sale and you see somebody selling coffee makers or something like that, and it's a decent price, do a little research on the brands. But I mean, if you could get one of these Ninja coffee makers for $10, I'm telling you can make the money off the parts alone, because the parts are crazy. There's so many parts to it, because you have, like, this is the one I have. So somebody sold this one. They sold it used for $30. They sold the whole thing, but this one's like mine. This isn't exactly, but I have this water container. That water container sometimes sells for $30 because they get cracked. There's a seal at the bottom. Sometimes they get cracked if you drop it or something, or it doesn't seat right. Sometimes the seal goes bad. But there's so many parts to these things. So definitely, guys, keep an eye out for stuff like that, and don't be afraid to dive into another market, because you might be leaving money on the table, especially if you can pick it up cheap or free. Sometimes I see stuff listed free, or like I said, you drive by the side of the road and there's, a box that's got a coffee maker in it because somebody's moving. They don't want to take it with them. So, just a hint, guys, is just kind of keep your eye out for stuff like that. And like I said, stuff that you can make parts on, just like give it. I buy a lot of board games when I can buy board games cheap. I don't want to ship these big, huge boxes. But the parts for them, specifically depending on the game, can make you some good money. I'll pick up board games all day long at like $1 or $2. And then I know the parts, even like Monopoly money itself, or the hotels, stuff like that. What's going on, Anytime Picker? Appreciate you being here. Just chit-chatting on a Friday. It's not going to be a long stream. I'm going to wrap it up here in a little while, just because I got some other stuff I got to get to before we go to my daughter's thing. Uh-oh. Looks like Bastard wants to come out. So, nope. I can see him on my back cam. He hasn't come out yet. Let me get him to come out for you guys. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. Come here, bud. They want to see you. They want to see you. Come here. There he is. There is my Bastard. I've had him just about a year now. His name's Bastard, as you guys can see. He's getting ready to go into a new tank, so. But there he is. I'll leave him big, so everybody wants to see him, and nobody wants to see me. So there's the fish. There is my bass. Once I get him in his new tank, I'm actually gonna find a way to put I know I can put my GoPro in there. I don't know if my GoPro could go live while it's underwater, but I might find. I'm gonna put a. Right now, I just have my Canon M50 on a table next to me and just kind of zoomed in on him in that corner. But let's see if I can. There he is. Yeah, he's a pretty big boy. When I got him a year ago, he was about 2 to 3 inches long. Now he's over a foot. He eats really well. He's the only person, and he's got his own tank. He gets fed a dozen minnows twice a week. And then I drop in little treats for him. I've got some frozen bloodworms and stuff I'll throw in there. He eats the whole frozen block in one shot. So, but I'll throw in, when I go fishing, if I got any worms left over, I'll throw them in a tank, and he inhales them. So he's spoiled. Like I said, he's getting ready to go in. That's a 40-gallon breeder. He's getting ready to go into a 75-gallon tank. So as soon as I get the stand, or I'm either building a stand, or if I might find one this weekend. I'm looking. I have somebody that has something similar to sale that has shelves underneath it. So rather than me have to buy it, if I can get it for the right price. But I like to build my own stands. There's this. I built the stand out of 2x4s, so I know they're solid. It's not some kind of Petco brand stand that's gonna, that's gonna fall apart. So I usually build my stands myself, and then I just wrap them in plywood. So I'll probably end up building just because I want to do some things with it underneath, and put some storage stuff underneath for some eBay stuff. So, but yeah, he's liking that people are in here. Like nobody's been in here. Once my father-in-law passed away, nobody was really coming in here very much, unless my daughter had a sleepover. They used to use this room to put a big queen-size air mattress in, and then they would all pile on the air mattress. So I'm sure he's happy with me being back in here. So he's got somebody other than when I come to feed him. So we just got to soundproof the room. That's the biggest thing is there's an echo in here, but we'll get it all set up and soundproofed and get LED lights put up, put LED lights up top. So it's going to be fun. We're going to be here for another 2 years. So might as well get it all set up. Like I said, I got to put, I drew some things out, but I got to wait till I put the tank stand in and get the exact measurement the tank stand is going to end up at. It'll be a little bit bigger than the tank itself, but that way I can measure the other shelves that I'm putting in here. But because I thought about putting him in the corner, in this back corner over here, but the tank's so long that I won't be able to, if I put it at an angle, it's going to take up more space than we want it to. But what's up, buddy? There he is. Hey, Perlini, how are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Let's see if I can, let me change the camera angle real quick. There we go. There he is. But yeah, so once I get everything set up, we'll get his new tank. We're gonna set him up his own camera, so it'll be right in front of the tank along the side, so you can see him no matter where he's at. But this was I literally did this 5 minutes before we come on stream. I hooked up my Canon M50 and put it on the table and zoomed it into his tank. So it's just got a little kit lens, but so how's everybody's week going? Anybody do anything crazy this weekend? Like I said, we're busy. We're gonna be busy. There he goes. Now he's gonna go out of camera. Of course he is. He lives up to his name, Bastard. He's never in that corner. He's always in the corner where I've got the camera, but since he's on camera now, he's gonna go hang out in the other one. All right, buddy, I can follow you. There we go. I'll follow you over there. He had some more plants in there, but he destroyed them. So those are just some jungle valve that I had in another tank that was overgrowing. So I trimmed them down and I threw some of them in there to get growing. So I'm gonna put some freshwater shrimp in there. That's gonna be a breeding tank for shrimp. So I'm about to redo that tank itself. I'm gonna leave this the substrate's gonna stay the same, but I'm gonna replant some things and put a couple. He had 2 big pieces of driftwood in there, and then I took the driftwood out because he was getting big and put him in my 29 gallon. So I'll be when I go to this show on July 24th. Is our next fish expo. I'm gonna be looking for 2 pieces of driftwood, one for his new tank and then one for this tank, so that the shrimp have some surface to crawl on. But that tank is going to be used for breeding some shrimp. Let's see if I can get him zoomed in here better. Come here, buddy. There he is. Yeah, I only have a 25 millimeter kit lens, or 15 by millimeter. The lens that came with the kit. So I haven't bought a new camera lens yet, so I can only zoom in so far and get it so clear. But he's just chilling. He just ate, so he's like real docile right now. If I would have waited to feed him, you guys would have seen him going all over the tank. But he's fat and happy. He just had a dozen minnows, probably about 30 minutes before I came on stream. So, but he's cool. He's my buddy. He does not like my wife because she doesn't feed him. So every time she comes in here, he shakes at her and follows her wherever she's at in the room. So. He's a cool little dude, though. I'll get some. We'll put a. I said I'm gonna put a GoPro in his tank, and then to get some footage, like so when I feed him. So I'll probably make little short videos. Maybe he'll get his own TikTok or something. Maybe we'll put him on TikTok. He'll probably be more famous than I will. Not that I'm famous at all. I think I have like 28 followers on TikTok. I can't get that whole TikTok thing. I played around with it, but I haven't really messed with it too much other than like using it to kind of like announce other videos or something like that. But, oh, there you go. Perlini said, when my kids were little, we'd catch fish, put them in the kiddie pool for them to see, then release them. There you go. I won't say that I haven't had fish in my pool, in my bathtub. I've had baby ducks in the bathtub. I'm actually he's gonna get because he'll be in the 75 gallon for probably 6 months to a year before he outgrows it. I don't think he'll outgrow it that fast. He's not outgrown this 40 gallon, but I'm just ready to put him in a bigger tank. He's still got some room he can grow in here, but I'm going to go get an above ground pool, and we're going to make a pond in the backyard for him in that. So he's going to have a nice big pond, put some big rocks in there and some big pieces of driftwood, and then he'll have his own pond here soon. Because when we move to the new house, I'm going to be building an above ground, a nice big above ground pond for him, specifically for him to go in. So, like I said, I bought him. He's been tank raised the whole time. I bought him from a bait and tackle shop. They had a tank full of these for like $3. So I had him feed, throw in some minnows, and I wanted the one that was the feistiest, and he was the feistiest one out of the group. So he started off with little rosy red minnows, and then started feeding him small goldfish, and then now I just go to the bait shop down the road, and I get a dozen minnows every time, twice a week. So what's going on, Anna? Appreciate you being here. Just kind of hanging out. Like I said, this ain't going to be a long stream today, just because like I said I got a few things to do to get stuff wrapped up. We'll be rocking and rolling next week again, as usual. But like I said, we just have some things with my daughter's. She's at a theater camp, and they have their production. So they've been working on it all week, and then they're doing the production tonight. So we'll get to see their 1 week of acting camp paid off. So we got to go to that, and then we've got to go to Oklahoma tomorrow. So we're going to go pick up my daughter's friend for the weekend. So got to do some running around and get stuff done, but everything on the auction is pretty good. It was a little slower this week just because there was a few more auctions that normally weren't there. So, I mean, everybody's starting to pop up doing auctions now. So, I mean, it is what it is. I've got some awesome people coming next week. They do auctions on their channel already. So hopefully that'll bring in that'll introduce a different group to the Tania. People know her as T, Kim, Bimos, and then Ella will be here next week. And then the following week, I have Justin and Steven's going to be here. So got a few new people. I'm reaching out to a couple of different people. Like I said, it's going to, I've seen a lot of auctions popping up. So, it's like the in thing right now. So we just got to take it for what it is. And, it's a crapshoot when it comes to auctions because you don't know what the people in the auction, that are in the chat want to buy, and you don't know what the people that are selling want to sell. Some people do some preview stuff, and I thought about that is having people that are going to be on my auctions like shoot a quick, minute or 30-second video, and then throwing all that together and making like a video that drops out like say the day before the auction and do like a pre-auction preview. But I mean, there's a lot of coordination with that. People sending me the clips and stuff like that. And then, if they have a channel and they want to do that already, that's cool. But it just gotta, some weeks are going to be better than others. Some weeks are going to be popping off. We're going to have, people buying stuff like crazy, and some people that just, there isn't. It's just, that's how auctions are. If you ever go into a live auction, some things just don't sell, some things do. And it just depends on who's there to buy them. So I appreciate everybody that comes and pushes it out. It's growing. I'm getting messages and getting people put in contact that know I host people that want to get on the auction. So yes, you like that, Brandon? Yeah. We got the fish cam. What's up? That's Bastard right there. He wanted to hang out in the other corner, so I zoomed in on him. But yeah, so we gotta try new things, get the word out. We'll get different people coming. And like I said, next week with Miss T, they do auctions on her channel already. So that's that's going to be bringing a group that's already following them. And that was the whole kind of concept behind it. By bringing other people is to bring to introduce their fan base or their subscriber base to others. And in doing so, then word catches on. You get their viewers coming in. They add to the group, and then I've got a lot of new subscribers. Joe had a lot of people that follow Joe's Facebook group that messaged me, and were like, "That's cool." They didn't know people did live auctions on YouTube, so word's getting out. And like I said, as we get more people, different people in, and you get a mixture, a hodgepodge of people, that was the whole idea. And it'll grow with time. So, like I said, if there's other big auctions, there's really nothing to do. Like I said, you got to take, there's no perfect time slot to do an auction, because now there's so many live streams, or there's so many people, in the community that are doing big things and that are growing their channel that, Anna said, I posted a video. There you go. Drop your link, Anna. Where'd you post it at? Anna, you should have it. Yeah, you've got a wrench. So, yeah, Perlini said, yep. So, like you said, you just got to take the good. Some days you're going to have, 30, 40 people. Some days we're going to have 20. Some days you're going to have people buying left and right. Sometimes you're going to have people, not buying. They just, guys, go check that link. She posted a baby deer. If you're not following Anna does some awesome photography, and you never know what she's going to post. I'm always like, when she drops something on Instagram, I'm always looking, because she's always taking pictures of, pictures or videos of things just out in the wild, just people, animals, structures. She's got some cool stuff going on for sure. That's cool. This little baby deer. We had one in Cuba. The deer didn't get too big, but we had a baby deer that was behind our motor pool. And, of course, all us hillbillies were trying to catch it. Brandon is posting videos again. That's what I'm talking about. Brandon, let me get you. Yeah, you got a wrench. Post your channel, Brandon. If you guys need decals, Brandon B he's got an Instagram for Brandon B, but then he's also got an Instagram for his decals. He makes stickers. So definitely check him out. He worked for a company that did all that, and now he's out knocking stuff out himself. So if you guys need any kind of stickers or decals, Brandon can hook you up. Yeah, but Anna, like I said, if you guys follow her on Instagram, like I said, she's always, it's just stuff like, if you just need something, different, and you don't know what she's going to take a picture of, that's what, go follow Anna. I'm crazy because, like I said, I love it when she posts stuff, because you just don't know what you're going to get. She a video posting some people running down the street, just pictures of, just about anything. Brandon said he wanted to pet a deer. Yeah, look, deer are awesome. That's right. I got you. Yeah, OG. We go way back. We go way back before when Reyes, the entrepreneur, was like at 10,000 subscribers. Way back. So, but yeah, guys, check Anna's content out. Like I said, it's just some awesome stuff. Just some awesome. Just if you just need something different in your life every day, like you just don't know what you're gonna get. Let me see if I can. Let me pull it up here. Where's it at? Trying to find it right now. Really said, when I was growing up in Southern California, we had Japanese deer park. My parents took me and they had koi fish as well. We bought some. Yeah. So there are some cool places you can get some stuff. There is simply Dana's Instagram. And Dana's got like 4 channels y'all got to subscribe to. So she's got her channel, she's got a gaming channel, she's got a singing channel. So you got to get, Dana's got all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, some of those parks were really cool. They had some really different deer that you didn't see like out in the wild. I grew up in Long Beach, California, so that area, Lakewood, Downey, Whittier. So I've seen some cool stuff out there as well. Some of those little parks that have like you said, those Japanese deer and koi, and they have the big pond set up and you can feed the fish, and some cool stuff out there. There are definitely some cool fish. I haven't really got into koi, but I wouldn't mind. Oh, I'm sorry. Dana's got 3 channels. Make sure you're subscribed to all 3, because Dana is awesome. She will hook you up. Yeah, there's Brandon's Instagram, Flair Designs. I'm getting ready to send in my stuff. Yep, that's where I was born, in Long Beach Memorial. That's where I was born. Total, I don't know, because I have tanks full of guppies. I mean, I probably got a couple thousand. I have a tank rack out in the other room. So that I've got over 250 baby plecos. Like I said, guppies. I probably got at least 1,000 guppies. So I have a whole rack full of tanks, and I'm getting more. So yeah, if you guys want a fun time, make sure you know how to spell. Because if you don't know how to spell, you're still going to have a blast, because I did. Plus my keyboard, I had spilled Big Red on my keyboard, so it was all sticky. So it made it even funner trying to spell words that half the time the keys didn't press when I pressed them. But yeah, there's Roman, Anytime Picker. What's going on, Roman? Appreciate you being here, brother. Oh, son was born at St. Mary's. Nice. Yeah, I moved from California to Texas in '89. Right before the big earthquake hit during the World Series. We moved right before then, but I grew up, like I said, Long Beach, Downey, Whittier, Lakewood, that area right there. Lived up in San Bernardino for a little bit. Dana said, "You see my son?" Uh-oh. Dana's trying to hide. Hey, let me know, bro. I'm telling you. There's plenty of room here. Oh, you heard him. Orange County, OC. There you go. She heard him. He sounds adorable. Dana was like, wait a minute, you saw my son? I hope not. Oh, there you go. He's the co-host. No, kids don't hide. If they know you got a camera or something somewhere we can hear them, they don't hide. You guys see my daughter. She'll pop in. If she knows the camera's on and she wants to be seen, she comes over. So, like I said, if she was here right now, she'd already popped in, but she's at camp. So probably next week, she'll be popping in because her room is right next door. So she'll pop in. You'll see her pop in from time to time. I'm sure you will. But all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. Like I said, I got to get some stuff done. Usually go 2 hours, but today we're going to wrap it up just so I can get some stuff done. I got to go get something to eat because I'm starving. And then we've got to run around, do a couple things before we go to Fort Worth for my daughter's performance tonight. But hope everybody has a great, awesome weekend. Now that I don't have any live streams over the weekend, it kind of freed up my weekend so I can get some productive stuff done. Guys, get out there and do some good stuff. Hope everybody, if you're sourcing this weekend, hope you guys find some home runs. I'm going to try not to source, but it's probably going to happen if I go by a yard sale sign, especially the fact that we got to get up so early in the morning. We'll be back. I think we're meeting at like 9 or 9:30, so we'll be back here before lunchtime. So it's hard to say I won't go out and find something, but I have a hard time driving by a yard sale, even when I don't need to source. But I really got to get in and try to get the garage finished up. With my wife's setting up some sides for some stuff to have a garage sale. But so hope everybody has a great, awesome weekend. I'm going to wrap it up. Like I said, I'll be back Monday, normal time, lunchtime live, unless something crazy is going on, which I don't think so. But so everybody, hope everybody has a great, awesome weekend. And like I said, hopefully, I said this weekend I'm going to order the sound panel so it'll get a little bit easier to hear it here because I can hear myself echo. I don't know if it comes through the microphone, which I'm sure it does, but hopefully it's not too bad. But I can hear it bouncing off the walls in my ears. But so I'm going to do some work in the room, try to dampen some of the sound, maybe throw a couple throw rugs in the back. I don't like to put the throw rugs down there because I have this tank, and I said our floors are waterproof. So when I bring in a trash can to do water changes on his tank, water gets spilled. I don't like to put rugs around the tanks, but I might throw a little one right next to here, just kind of dampen some of the sound, and then put the soundproofing panels in front of me and in behind me so that it'll help buffer the sound in between the walls. So hope everybody has a great, awesome weekend. Go out there and do some big things. Appreciate all the support. The watch hours are grinding. We're over 2K, so we're on the downward slide towards that 4K watch hours to get the channel monetized. So appreciate everybody that's running my stuff in the background, everybody that's leaving comments. I try to answer all the comments as fast as I can. So hope everybody has a great weekend. And as usual, stay humble, stay hungry, stay focused. Until next time, me and Bastard say peace. Say bye, buddy. Say bye, fishy.